Brawl hack review. Okay, so this is the Sailor Moon PSA over Peach, and it's okay. And her final smash right there, it's like really crazy. Like poof, you're gone. I'm just like, whoa. Like seriously, that final smash is crazy. Her other attacks, they're okay. I mean, it makes Peach like I don't. I mean, it doesn't make Peach because you're not playing as Peach, obviously. Well, you are, but you know what I mean. Peach, Sailor Moon has like these attacks that are similar to Peach in 2, where she does these hearts that just come out of nowhere. I have never watched Sailor Moon. I'm not into Sailor Moon at all. I just took some random Sailor Moon music from a video and put it right here, and I don't know if it's like all Sailor Moon music or what. Actually, I've actually heard this music somewhere else. I don't know what it's from. I guess it's from Sailor Moon. I don't know. But anyway, Sailor Moon PSA is okay. It's got just it's not that interesting. It's got got some nice moves, and that's pretty much it. It's like Peach, but with random power thingy. Like it's like bigger heart attack thing and random star shooting powers. I mean, it's okay. I don't know if it matches Sailor Moon at all. And that's not a Sailor Moon song. That's Butterfly. That's not from Sailor Moon, is it? That's from like DDR, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, that's Sailor Moon. It's okay. So someone requested that, and so I did it. I didn't really have anything else to do because it was just. Oh, I can't really find that many good PSAs right now. They're like new that I feel like doing or anything like, and so I decided, you know, why not do that one. And I'm just saving the Tails for last. So here's Fox with someone said it was the Krystal PSA, and it's actually called Krystal PSA, but it's Fox with the staff, and it seems like all he does is just the same exact attacks, except his smash attacks are fire moves now. That's all I can find, is that he has a staff, and he uses it a little bit. The final smash doesn't change at all. I know this is not done yet. Someone requested I do this, so I just did it. I didn't do it because like I would have. If someone that didn't request this, I might not have done it because it's not done. But it's nice. It's okay it's a good start. It's a good start since it's not done yet, you know. But it's just Fox with like fire smash attacks. That's really all it is, and a staff that he smacks people with sometimes. I think there's the fire, and there's his normal B attacks that are still there. Like he kicks people upward with the smash attack, and it does fire. Does it forward, it's fire, and yeah, not much of a difference. Just a few fire moves, and that's it. So they need to like you know, start making more moves. Make it more of a different PSA. And I really couldn't find any model of Krystal with the staff. I found models of Krystal, but I mean, or Vertexes, whatever. But I didn't see her with the staff. She didn't have the staff with her. So I was like, if she doesn't have the staff, how are they going to work with this PSA and look good? So I just said, okay, whatever. I'll just use the one that came with the PSA, which is Fox with the staff, which doesn't make sense why it's called Krystal PSA. It should be called Fox with the staff from Star Fox Adventures PSA. That's what it should be called. Maybe it should be just called Fox with the staff PSA. I don't know. And yes, I tried using the taunts to change the staff powers, but the taunts didn't change anything. He still just used fire. It didn't change anything when I taunted. So the taunts didn't change the attacks like some other PSAs that do that. So I don't know why it said that in the instructions. It didn't really, the taunt didn't do anything. So, on to the next one. Alright, it's Tails over Metaknight. This is the Tails I've been waiting for. My gosh, look at that. When he jumps, he turns into a ball. That's what he should have done from the beginning in the other Tails PSA. Jump into a ball. You know, I've been waiting for that so long. Like, I just been waiting. Like, not just for Brawl. No, not just for Brawl. I've just been waiting to see that again in 3D. Because the only time you ever saw that, you ever see that is in Sonic Adventure 1. After that, they abandoned, like, almost everything from the classic, which was fine. It was okay. I mean, they didn't abandon everything. I shouldn't say that, but they abandoned a lot of stuff from Sonic Adventure, and in Adventure 2, it like got super extreme. Anyway, that's a different story. Anyway, I'm just saying, wow, I just love that ball thing. Anyway, you're probably wondering what the heck those boxing gloves are for. Well, they're from Sonic Advance 3, I believe. And they're just there because he needs an attack in the air, and that's what he used in the Sonic Battle LEN hack. So that's why I think they're there. I don't know. I'm so glad they made a spin dash. Yes. I was like, yes, spin dash. We need a spin dash. Tails can do the freaking spin dash. Tails is cool. Tails is almost just like Sonic. Okay. People need to understand. Okay, I think people understand. I think people understand that. I'm just saying. Sega needs to understand that, and people who make Tails PSA need to understand that, because Tails is not just Mr. Gun Bomb person who has two tails. You know, I like the fact that they made it so that he has some Sonic moves, the ball and the spin dash. That's what I wanted to see, and that's what we got. He has all these different Tails moves, tail whip moves, and he's pretty cool. And he can fly a lot more better than... That's not right. Grammar. A lot better than the one from that was on Sonic. The one that was made by Luigi. This is way better than the one from Luigi. It's a lot. It's fast. It feels faster. It feels fresher. It just feels all around more like Tails. It doesn't feel like he was like it feels like someone who knew what Tails was working on this. Luigi, from what I read from his blog, from his forum, when I read the forum, he posted that he didn't even play Sonic at all, and that, or he didn't even play as Tails, so he didn't know what Tails was supposed to be like. So he just did it based off of what he saw in like videos and people told him. So he was a little bit. He didn't know what to do with it, but I guess he did a pretty good job. But it was pretty good for a first good Tails PSA. But this is just great. This is what I've been waiting for so long. It's so great. I really wish the Final Smash actually worked. The Final Smash isn't that it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. The guy didn't program it in, I guess. Yet he hasn't. It's not finished. This isn't finished. This is like a really, really good beta. A really good beta. The animations are good. And like they made it so he's shorter. I'm glad that he's shorter. He's supposed to be shorter than Sonic. That's good. And the only part I don't like is the Final Smash isn't there, but I'll forgive that if he fixes it later. If he just puts it in later, that'd be great. And then here I'm showing off that. Oh wait, never mind. So, and the other thing I don't like is that he decided to use the realistic Tails. I'm just like, dude, that just looks way too different. Oh, that taunt is so weird. I mean, these are the only animations that are actually the only two animations that are like quirky, like bad looking, or the one where he salutes and the one where he pats his butt. It's supposed to be him smacking his butt. I understand that, but he doesn't look like he's smacking it. He looks like he's just patting it, like pat. Like it looks like he's just patting it, not like smacking it like Sonic does. I understand he's like took it from Sonic because Sonic smacks his butt. I does that sometimes to like taunt people, but he needs to make that animation a little bit more fast, spastic type thing, not just slow pat. You need to make it a little cartoony-ish more, you know, whatever you want to call it. But that's all I can say. The bomb, that's okay, I guess. I mean, it's hard to get people with that bomb actually. Like people, because people are constantly moving in the battle, so it's hard to get them with that. Even if you just place it there, it can avoid it, and it's easy. I love that that shot there. I mean, I'm so glad it's not the Super Scope, because everyone uses the Super Scope nowadays, and I'm like, yes, it's not the Super Scope. It's a different thing. I don't know what the heck it is, but it's something awesome. It's like it really suits the blaster, and it's not the Super Scope. I really like that. So yeah, and I'm just showing off right here that if you use the blaster in the air, and if you use the spin dash in the air, it cancels out your up B, so you can't use your up B anymore. But the bomb move does not cancel out your up B. It doesn't cancel out your up B. Okay, and then that right there is the spin dash. Whenever you hit someone, you hear ring noise, and that's a little problem with the stage. When you spin dash over to the cliff, he just instantly falls down. You can't get back up because you can't use your up B. So it's like, oh man. Anyway, I'm just getting a close up of that, I guess there, and yeah, Tails move, pretty cool. Right here, he does. That's the A move. That like, do you know how that AAA combo move that most characters have? Like you push A, and they do 3 separate moves. Well, for some reason with Tails, you just push A constantly, and he just does that constantly. Like, you can just keep tapping A multiple times, and he'll just keep spinning his tails, like, for as long as you're doing it. It's not, you can't really spam it, because the character can get out of it pretty easily. It's not really a spammable move, it's just a nice move, it's just pretty cool to have. It's kind of similar to Sonic Adventure 1, what's it called? That thing on his chest, I don't remember. Anyway. You may have noticed that I decided to take the picture that came with the game, or the hack, and make Tails look a lot brighter. And I did that with, and I didn't show the footage of the brighter texture I made, but in the next video where I show off like random battles with Tails, he will have a brighter texture because the guy used the realistic one, and I really don't like the realistic one because Tails isn't supposed to be a realistic fox. I get that this is Brawl, and the texture is supposed to be amazing, and they tried to make it look like Fox, but just because Fox looks more realistic, Fox didn't lose his. Well, I guess he kind of did. He wasn't really cartoony, so it's fine for Fox to be realistic. But Tails is a cartoony character, so he should look more cartoony and less realistic. You can make it look realistic, but so what I did was I made it more orangey, yellowish tint because that's the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, I fixed the texture. If you want me to give you a link to that new texture I made, I'll put a link in the random battle video I'll make. So yeah, let's go on to the next stuff. So really quick before the video ends, this is the new Mega Man Vertex. It's pretty good. I really like it. There's a Pro Man one whatever there. To make this Vertex work, you must use the fitness motion, etc. If you don't use the fitness motion, etc., Mega Man will be weird. It'll be like either too tall or too short, depending on which motion, etc. you have for NES. So make sure you use the one that comes with the Vertex, and it will be the proper size. And Pro Man looks pretty cool too. He may not be the same shape as the other Vertex, but he still looks pretty cool. Still fits pretty well with the same motion, etc. So yeah, I really like that Mega Man. The Pro Man is nice. Pro Man needs more improvement, but the Mega Man one's really good. The only problem with this Vertex adjustment is the motion, etc. that fixes his height problem. Messes up his moves, where like the stuff that's supposed to go in front of him goes on top of him. His moves are still the same, just that they appear in different other areas. It appears in the middle and rather than in front of him. So his PSA still works